going on, family?
What's happening, bro?
You got a new series here. We're gonna be documenting the life and times of the team of me. That's NoahDaFlowa. And you got your boy Prime Minister behind the camera. We're gonna get into all that, but let's
shout out to Prime.
Let's talk to the man of the hour, NoahDaFlowa. How you get that name, man?
That's crazy you say that, bro, because like I've had so many different names growing up.
Yeah.
Obviously you get names growing up as a child, you get childhood names. So I've had multiple names. When I was younger, they used to call me Bobo. Bobo was like the first childhood name I had. My granddaddy used to call me Butterball. My real name is Noah. NoahDaFlowa. So that's where it somewhat came from. But what happened was I was doing a radio show. I can't even think right now. I was doing a radio show with one of my guys. And I go by LD. You know what I mean? Okay. LD is the name I grew up with. Okay. And LD stands for the abbreviation. It stands for lowdown, right? Okay. Now, when I originally got that name, it came from like when the altercations I had as far as like in the fight, the street fight, I was like a low down person. You know what I mean? Like if I got you down on the ground, I was gonna put the feet on you. I was gonna stomp you and stuff like that. So that's where the low down came from.
Yeah.
I always wanted to get like the best of somebody and give them the worst.
That's
what it was. Yeah. But anyway, I was at the radio station, and then one of the co-hosts was up there. You know what I mean? You're like, Noah, I'm gonna tell him, I'm LD. He like LD because he knew my real name.
Yeah.
He like LD. He like, what? He's like, NoahDaFlowa. NoahDaFlowa. And believe it or not, it stuck with me, bro.
Yeah.
It stuck with me. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of dope.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. I took it and ran with it. So appreciate that. You know who you are. NoahDaFlowa.
If it feels it's legit, then
it does fit, bro.
So we see the contrast background. The black and white matching the fit. The team of me, man. So tell us a little about that. What is the meaning? Give us a little context around that.
When people first hear the team of me, they think about the movie with Martin Lawrence. When they had the team of me, I can't really think of the name of the movie. You know what movie I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the title.
But anyway, that movie. The title came off that movie, but the meaning behind it didn't. The team of me just means I believe you are a team, one person. Mm-hmm. I believe I'm a different person with my kids. I believe I'm a different person with the woman I'm with. I believe I'm a different person with my friends. I believe I'm a different person with my parents. I believe there's just different entities in you that you have to correlate with for the one being to be who he is. Yeah. Like it's different parts of me. That is my team. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? So I'm focused on a lot of different areas. Like I can multitask. I only can do that because within me, there's the team. So that's where the team of me come from. The team of me don't mean like, just me, I ain't team and all that stuff. Right. Me against everybody else. You know what I mean? Y'all know, it's me. I'm the man here. You know what I mean?
Just me, baby. Just me.
It's not that, you know what I mean? Team of me just like, I believe I can accomplish everything. I'm the team. Yeah. I can get things done. Uh-huh. I can huddle up the powers in me, the forces in me to get things done. Like I said, I can juggle multiple things. Mm-hmm. So I'm a team player. That's what I mean.
Yeah. So it's not, not really a selfish term.
No, it's not a selfish term.
It's an inner counsel, so to speak.
It's a motivational term.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so with that said, let's dig into the mentality. So where you from? Where'd you grow up?
I'm kind of like a mutt, to be honest. Yeah. Like, it's different, bro. Like, I was born in Kankakee, Illinois.
Okay, I heard that.
Like, a lot of people haven't heard of it. Uh-huh. It's a small town. I was born at St. Mary's Hospital, and that's all I remember. Very young. I was born there, don't know nothing about the city. Thank y'all for having me there, though. Uh-huh. Appreciate y'all. Hey, number love for it. You heard me? Okay. But I didn't grow up there. I was just born there. But we did stay in like a little country next to Kankakee. I don't know how far, but it was called Hopkins Park. And this was like country dirt road type atmosphere. Like when the lights is off, it's like scary horror movie type stuff. It was different, bro.
Yeah.
So we did the country thing for a while. Like,
type of thing.
yeah, my parents, like, they had chickens and hogs. Yeah, I remember, like, we had a couple chickens, a bunch of stray dogs and stuff like that. I had the country life growing up.
Okay.
For a couple years till I got around about, I would say about 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And then we moved to Minnesota.
Ah.
Minnesota was like a big city for me. All the bright lights and all that stuff then.
Yeah.
Meeting all my other cousins then. And then I got introduced to that little city life a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
My parents were still together at that time. And I think when I turned 12, me and my dad and my mom separated.
Okay.
And then me and my mom moved to St. Louis.
Okay.
And that's where I kind of got all my roots and kind of became a man there.
Okay. Now that's St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Illinois.
No, St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he showed me state. Like, that's kind of
For
where
sure.
I learned. That's where I kind of became a man at. So that's kind of always been my hometown.
Got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
St. Louis is, I got the tattoos on my body. Like, St. Louis is my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I've learned so much from there. I grew up there. I went through a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
I experienced a lot there.
Got you.
So that's my hometown. But now, I'm in Wisconsin, living in the county life, the bird life, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been all over.
Okay, so you brought up your parents. What was that like growing up with them? Were you mostly, with both of them, or were they single at any point, and how was that impacting your relationship with your siblings?
Well, I was fortunate enough to have I came from a 2-parent household.
Okay.
I'll give you just a quick background. My dad was a Vietnam soldier.
Okay.
Him and my mom met while I believe he was here first, and then he went to war.
Okay.
And they rode each other back and forth. And then my dad, he was on a mission one day, and he was ordered to shoot a woman
Wow.
who was running with her baby.
Wow.
But back then,
Exactly.
that was protocol, and plus sometimes those could have been bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes women did strap themselves to bombs, so that was kind of like what they did back then. So, but my dad, he refused.
Okay.
He refused the order, and so he was court-martialed,
All right.
threw in a prison.
Wow.
They wasn't feeding him. He was malnutrition, all that.
Yeah.
So when he got out, and my mom got together, you know what I
Okay.
mean, and then
Yeah.
they just started playing the rabbit game. Like I said, it was a bunch of us. You know what I mean? I got
Okay.
this is 7, 8. I got 10 siblings. I'm the
Wow.
youngest. I'm the baby.
Wow.
I'm the
10 of y'all. 11
I'm the
11
baby.
y'all. Okay.
Yeah, so we talking about 7 boys,
Yeah.
7 boys and 3 girls.
Okay. That's
So
okay.
yeah, it was a great household, man. It was a lot of boys. It was a lot of kids at the time. We didn't have it all,
Yeah. Well,
but we didn't complain, man, because we had each other.
right.
Like, I didn't even know we were poor.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know we didn't have it until you got older. I mean, of course, kids gonna laugh at you, when you ain't got certain stuff. But I didn't know that at the house.
Right.
I mean, we just survived it for real.
Of course.
So my parents, they kicked it, they stuck it out.
Mm-hmm.
And even when they did separate, and me and my mom moved, my dad was a soldier. He
Yeah.
still came pick me up for the summers, brought me back, hung out with him. Woo-woo. So he stayed in touch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but then, like I say, he stayed in my life the whole time.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, like I say, he passed away when I was 17 years old.
Okay. My condolences, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But stand up dude, man. Stand up dude for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Absolutely. Love to your pops. So you had a lot of siblings. You had your own little tribe, and to relate to that, what are like the main, 3 or 4 things you learned in your life you'll never forget, and that really had a major impact on you, even now?
That's kind of crazy, bro. Because we experienced so many different things that shape us. I would say one of them is the first time I actually seen death.
Okay.
First time I seen death, I was very young, and it was a roundabout story. It was a family member of mine who had shot and killed one of my friends' dad. You know what I mean? in front of our house,
That's already
right in front of us.
Yeah.
You know, so just seeing somebody pass away that early, and just watching life leave, and that was a forever changing moment for me.
Yeah.
You know, the second thing that I think everybody probably is a life changing moment for people is if you ever go to jail.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know why, but that should be a life change. That should be a moment that everybody remembers.
Yeah.
Sitting in a box, looking at them walls, waiting on them to pop that gate, so you can come out to get a tray. Sitting on metal and steel metal.
That'll do it, man.
People do it every day, bruh. Back and forth like that is a nightmare, bruh. And I've done it multiple times, but it's just something you'll never forget.
Definitely.
So now, you know,
I agree.
You got to stay on the straight and narrow, man. Who want to be sitting in a box?
No.
Like, y'all out there committing crimes and talking about all this stuff, like, y'all can't be serious. Nah, if you can't open your own refrigerator, if you can't walk up your own steps, if you can't go outside when you want to, come on, what we talking about here?
Right.
Really?
Yeah. So that seems to be a rite of passage for some.
And my third one is when I was in middle school, and I liked this little female, right? So, but I'm cool with her cousin. So me and him chopping it up. You know, I'm letting him know, I like your cousin. Woo. So I go home. I wrote all that. I'm talking about Romeo, Juliet. The sky is blue. All I want is you. Roses are red, baby. You know what I mean? I'm hitting her with this letter.
Yeah.
I don't even think I used my handwriting because my handwriting was trash. I think I had somebody else just lay it out. Went to school that next morning, gave it to her, and went back. So I'm nervous. She reading her little homegirls. Came back. I think next period.
Yeah.
Came back, gave me the letter in front of everybody. Ripped a little heart out. Yeah. Boy, you talking about dramatic pain. And you know what's crazy about that? That girl had no idea what I would have did for her. Bought her lunch.
Yeah.
Paid for a little bus fare. You heard me? Like, straight up. I would have, boy, she don't know what kind of guy that she lost.
I
forgive you though.
Don't let her have your chicken at middle school, man.
But those three things you learn from, man. I seen death early, realized I seen life leave. I know what it's like to be taken off the streets, lose your freedom. And then I know what it's like to get your heart broken. Those two things will always stay with me.
Okay, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. But I'm really though, so I'm sure a lot of those experiences probably, contribute to what you do now. Your art, your entertainment, the whole way you carry yourself. So what or who are some of your biggest influences?
Well, I think my first biggest influence is gonna be my father. He's the one who showed me what a man looked like.
Sure.
And I'm not talking about just a man, just being a man. Just like how to carry yourself, you know what I mean? How to wear yourself, how to be comfortable in your own skin, how to make other people feel welcome. Like he had all those vibes that I strive for still. I'm not much of a people person behind the scenes, you know what I mean? I like to be alone and relax and be in my own little bubble. But when I'm out, I'm out. You wouldn't know it when I'm out because I'm out. But when I'm in, you know what I mean? Like, so with my father, inspirational to me.
Yeah.
I mean, my father really was the only man I ever looked up to.
Okay.
Now we talk about inspiration to follow music and other things. I got some celebrity. Well, first of all, when I was growing up, I remember my first tape my dad bought me was Ice-T. I don't remember what tape it was. It was a cassette tape. I don't even really remember the lyrics and everything, but that's the first tape that I had rap music, and my dad got it for me. When I started listening to my own music, I was listening to music like Dating Family. You know what Dating Family is?
Dating Family, yeah.
Dating Family.
Yeah, okay.
8 Ball, MJG.
Yeah.
Then later started coming the Snoop Dogg's and the Tupacs.
Okay.
Tupac was definitely one of my biggest inspirations growing up. He was the first artist I ever listened to that he felt some of the same way that I felt.
Okay.
And you know, and that was different for me. Everything else before that, I was just feeding off what they were saying all the time. You know what I mean? When they was talking about holding my gun on the Glock on the nigga. It's just something you can vibe with, but it don't really fit you for real.
Right.
You just can understand, but some of that shit later on that Pac was saying was like, man, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. So then I started going more towards that way, and then as time started going on, the music started changing. It started not being so serious with music, being more lighter with music. And then some people went from being just a little serious with music to all the way left with music.
Right.
So now you can kind of just go out there and do whatever you want to do. Me, I prefer to do things that are positive. I like to talk about growth and development. I like to speak on winning. I want people to win. I want people to chase the things they want in life and go get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want people to separate themselves from the job. I want people to separate themselves in life. Because I believe that the hardest workers is the motherfuckers who gonna succeed.
Right.
You know what I mean? The ones who put the work in.
Yeah.
But we all, like, everybody can go to class to be a plumber. But somebody can decide, hey, you know what? I'm finna get my own truck and start my own business. So he's different than the rest of them. Everybody else probably just wanted the job. So it's just about the mindset.
Yeah.
So I like to encourage people to win, to be that boss, if that's what you want to do. Cause ain't nothing wrong with being a worker.
Okay. Speaking of work, let's talk about some of this self work. Let's transition into that. You hit the gym regularly, man. So talk to us about how you got into fitness.
You know, it's crazy how it started because I was growing up and didn't give a damn about no muscle, to be honest. I mean, we just didn't have time for no fitness stuff. But a couple times in my life, it just kind of crossed my path. Now, my dad was always paying me money to do push-ups. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know why. He, you know, make 50 push-ups and he'd be trying to give me some cash. So I know he wanted me to get in shape for whatever reason.
Right.
But that was when I was younger. As I started moving, getting up a little older, right? I had this partner, one of my best friends still to this day.
Yeah.
And he had some weights at his house. And I used to go over there all the time and we chill, and he'd be hitting boom, boom, boom. They were too heavy for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I might get maybe one or two in, he laugh and talking trash, you know what I mean? Didn't really worry about no weights then. We had guns anyway at the time. We weren't worry about no fighting. So time flew on, boom. I got one partner, his name Tiger. And we both lived by each other, and he invited me to come with him one day.
Yeah.
And I went. And around that time, we was hanging out all the time, so we was going every day. And I ain't think nothing of it for really, bro. I was in and out of it. And then one day, I think I was going straight for like, I would say maybe like 3 months heavy.
Yeah.
Like just every day getting it 3 months. And I couldn't tell shit that was different, bro. I really, I couldn't see nothing. And I can't remember who it was, but somebody said something, bro, to me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you be working out, bro? Ding.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro.
See gains?
A big ass light went off my head, like, oh. Noticed it. It was noticed. You know what I mean? I wasn't going around my family and friends and saying, did you see the difference? It was somebody who had seen me and didn't see me in a while and was like, oh, I see the change.
Right.
Ever since then, I was going crazy. You know what I mean? And it went from that to a motherfucker damn near living that motherfucker now.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Full time. And the crazy part, the person who got me started, he don't work out at all no more. He done fell off. He a family man now. He big belly. I'm trying to motivate him to get his ass back in the gym.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's not an easy thing to stick with, man.
yeah.
You have to want it.
Yeah. So how long you this something you want to do going forward forever?
I think you should do it as long as you can. Yeah, I think forever. You know? You don't want to be lifting weights and stuff forever, but you want to work out forever, as long as you can.
Right.
You know, you'd be surprised how precious your legs is until you can't use them no more. And how precious your arms is until they ain't working. You better take advantage of these parts that we carry. It's almost like a tire and an oil change. Get your damn oil change. You won't change your oil, your car gonna break down.
Right.
If you ain't exercising, you know, you giving yourself a higher chance that if something go wrong, your body can't fight it off. You're too weak already. So that's we can go all day in the fitness, that's my shit. But anyway.
Yeah. So how does that, that philosophy play into your approach to making your music, your sound, how often you record, all that?
I think
customs there.
Well, to be honest, let me tell you, if I was doing music, if I started off doing music like I was doing fitness, Lord knows where I'd be. You know, my passion. Once I jumped into the fitness lane, I was concentrating in the fitness lane. Music was here and there. You know what I mean? It was always there, but it was here and there. You know what I mean? Because once I focus on something, I kind of dig into just that.
Okay.
So music has kind of been bouncing back and forth. Because it ain't just been music. You know what I mean? It's been acting. It's been stand up. I've been diving in it all.
Right. Okay.
Cause like I say, what I realized about myself is I like being on stage. And I like entertaining people. So I'm more than just a rapper. I'm an entertainer.
So you talked about acting now.
What's that?
You talked about acting.
Yeah.
Okay. So that takes some inspiration, some experience, and you know what I'm saying. That shit takes some guts. So who inspires the characters you choose to play, or what circumstances where they come from?
Well, I build my own characters off what I've seen already. So like if you go on my TikTok, I got a character as an old man. I know people who think like him already. I've been around old people. I like old people than I do younger ones, but they got a lot of wisdom. For some reason, I get along with old people.
Yes.
But the other ones I play jail characters, and I definitely know how police are. And then I watch a lot of Living Color growing up. You know, you like Living Color?
Oh yeah.
I watch a lot of Living Color with Jim Carrey, Fire Marshal Bill, and all that. Yeah. So I always like that type of stuff.
One of my favorites to do.
I always liked that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Theater type stuff like that.
Yeah.
Making plays and I've always liked it. Like I ain't never been like too shy to want to get out there and to try something different.
Yeah.
So I'm with that. I'll definitely do a skit like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Some Saturday Night Live type. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it, bro.
Sketch comedy stuff.
Sketch comedy for real. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. For sure. Okay, so what's changed for you now, in this setting, this suburban setting from what you came through before this point?
You know what? That's a very good question. And that's probably one of the best questions. I'm glad you asked that. Because a lot of people get it misconstrued as far as about moving out the hood and what that entails.
Yeah.
Just the camera here, right? First of all, you just have to realize what you're signing up for and what you're giving up.
Right.
And that whenever you're getting any kind of money, you don't never want to live around people who are in poverty. That's just what it is. That's not a don't want to be in the hood type thing. That's just a reality. Anybody getting money don't live around poor people. When you get the bag, you're supposed to move if you stand around people who ain't got it. Because we already know what's going to happen. So that's natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you come to these places, and matter of fact, let's not even go to poverty versus getting money. But only reason I would mention poverty versus regular, because most times when niggas move out the hood, we kind of moving away from that environment of poverty. That's the only reason we want to move, because if it was money and everything flowing good, there's no reason we should be leaving. But it's poverty where we're from in our communities. So that's why we move away. So people say you want to get out the hood. Well, okay, so where do you want to move to when you want to move out the hood? What you're saying is what, you want to move around white people? Okay, well let me tell you something. When you want to move around white people, That means a lot of things that you are used to and accustomed to, they go with you. You leaving a lot of shit behind. You leaving a lot of shit on the table. There is no win-win here. That's I'm giving you how I feel. That's true. I don't care what y'all think. There ain't no win-win here. Okay, I can leave the hood. Poverty-stricken. There's gonna be some violence around here. There's some change. There's some things can happen. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see some things that I don't want to see. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it's a lot of soul there. I can relate to the people. You know what I mean? I'm comfortable here. You know what I mean? And I can eat the food I want to eat. I can walk around in my own skin and feel like myself. Now, you jump across that bridge, you go move around to somebody, a place where you the minority, you want to move around all white people. Okay, you ain't got to worry about the gun violence. You ain't got to worry about drug dealers landing on corners and all that type of stuff. All that's gone. All the shit you used to see at the liquor store, people hanging out, all that is over. That don't run when you're in the burbs. All your good food, ain't no that crime, that's dead. Any kind of ratchet shit that you used to being around that just happened in the street, popping out the blue, all that die. That's just dead. Cause the smallest shit, 12 pulling up, the smallest shit. So those are the shits that crime is. You ain't got to worry about crime in moving places. But let me tell you, all that good Chinaman, that's gone. All them good barbecues, that's dead. People that will have good rapport with, you can throw that out the window. People judging you all the time, yeah, that's coming. Being just standing out like a fucking sore thumb, nigga.
Right.
Yeah. So, are you willing to move out of where you from to just get away from black people, or are you doing it to get away from poverty? Most time it's just to get away from poverty, because you just can't have nice shit around people who ain't got it. It ain't about the black people; it's about the environment. I know y'all gonna steal my shit. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna rob my house. I can't wear my chains and flashes you out here around y'all. I can do that in the burbs. And I ain't gotta worry about nobody snatching my shit or nobody pulling no gun on me out here, because everybody getting their own money. It's just the environment, bro. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. But there is no win. There ain't no man gonna get out here and move to Beverly Hills like you finna just fit right in because you got a bag. You're not gonna fit in there. It don't work that way. You don't really fit in nowhere as a black man. Let's just throw that out there. You ain't winning nowhere. That's a long answer, but I even got more to go.
We want the thorough answer. We want the full one. Okay.
It's real.
It's facts. So we're gonna transition a little bit, get into, but your philosophy is, in life, just based on what you're interested in, what you've been through. So first off, are you spiritual? Are you religious?
Spiritual, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely, bro. For me, it's kind of common sense, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I have to, you got children?
Facts.
We got kids, so you have to explain this to them. That's the tough part. Well, it ain't tough to me because I'm just a dad who's gonna make things simple.
Got it.
I can't tell you that everything in the book is true. In no book that I've ever read, and I've read a bunch of them.
Okay.
I can't say I read a bunch of them. I read enough of them. All the religions got something in common. They got the creator, the high power. All of them can agree on that. I agree with them on that. You know what I mean? But I believe everything, what we need is already right here in front of our face. What more do we need to show that God's real? I'm still amazed at what he did with me. You know what I mean? Just look, like, we got fingers and shit that move, and you know what I mean? I can dance if I want to, and I'm just saying, like, the way we move, the way we develop, whoever created this is special. You know what I mean? Just all of us. Every human being, every animal, bro. It don't take. What do we don't really need a book.
Okay.
And I teach my kids that.
Okay.
You know, I do read them the book. I do read stories of the Bible just to give them, context so they can understand like certain philosophies and certain ways to handle situations and good positive, influence.
Right.
But you can just step outside and look at the grass, man, and the trees and the stuff that man just can't do.
Mm-hmm.
That's God.
See.
So that's how that's my God. You don't need it don't need no explanation. Because you can't explain it. Yeah. But I'm not a Christian or no Baptist and none of that stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
But I pray and stuff. I pray if that's what they want to call it.
Right.
But I talk to somebody.
Right. So you created.
Absolutely.
Okay. It's good answer now. What are your interests outside of, we of course we established the entertaining and the fitness, but what do you look for, when you outside your bubble, when in the proverbial streets or in public, let's say that, in public life in general, social life?
I don't really have much of one anymore. I'm coming to the conclusion, man, like I'm different.
Okay.
I'm at the point now, I'm really just trying to value what really matters. Like what really matters to me. I find myself asking myself that at least about 3 times a week.
Okay.
By myself, like what really matters? What could I afford to lose and what do I give a fuck about losing?
That's a solid question.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that keeps me honest. It keeps me keeping people away from me with a stick who don't deserve to be in my circle.
Oh, yeah.
It has me reaching out to people who maybe I should be reaching out to more. Like I said, it keeps me honest. What matters to me, and I'm a Taurus.
Okay.
So I don't know if that matters for the zodiac people.
All right.
Y'all going to all that.
Taurus.
But I'm a Taurus.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you what you mean by Taurus. I thought you
I'm
mean
born
the country.
I'm born in May, so like,
yeah.
for the zodiac people and shit out there,
Okay.
like they know like we are we loyal, but we also materialistic as shit.
So you have been reading up on your shit. Now, you've been reading up on your sign, niggas. That's true. Now,
I've read it
May
before.
What? Yeah, May what?
I've read it before. I'm May 8th.
Okay.
I was born on Mother's Day.
Okay. It is.
You know what I mean? Which I don't know if that was a good thing for her or not. I mean, you'd rather be out there getting flowers or something. But I am a wonder. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, I was zodiac. I don't know, but we materialistic. And that's something you have to watch out for because it don't matter. You know what I mean? I do like nice stuff, but it don't matter.
Got it.
It don't hold any value. You know what I mean? And I try to right now try to put value on what's important in my life, the people that's important, the things that does matter to me, and none of it has any value as far as out of human nature. All of the rest of it can be replaced. So what? You know what I mean?
It is.
But you start when you say what matters to you, kind of like who matters to you.
Right.
Should I call this one friend, or does this friend really matter to me?
Right.
Should I call this one girl? Does this girl really matter to me?
Okay.
Should I call my brother? Does it really matter to me?
Wow.
See, when you can't make that call, is when it starts to matter to people. So when I ask myself that question all the time, it makes sense because it keeps me honest. I don't want to be the one having doubts and regrets. I told everybody what it was with me. You know what I mean? So I ain't got no stones unturned.
Right.
So I think everybody should think like that. I think everybody should ask themselves that question every day for real. Yeah. What matters to you? Because you'll start turning around, you'll be looking at shit, that superficial shit, and you'll say that shit don't mean shit.
Yeah.
If I want something, I'll have it, but I'm not going to be driven off what somebody else has. You know what I mean?
That's a meaningful question.
It is.
And that's what it's suited to do. Yeah, good point. So, with that said, Is that, you know, kind of where you at right now? What you enjoy? I would say most about fatherhood.
Oh man.
There it is. That's a smile.
It's
Talk about it, man.
tough,
When you're a dad, real dad.
No,
that's what you're supposed to get.
It's the most rewarding thing you can ever have, but it's also the most scariest thing you can ever have. Because I'm not trying to raise another me.
Speak on
I'm
it.
trying to raise somebody better than me.
That's right.
So, and I think I'm a good person,
All right.
but I made a lot of mistakes. You know what I mean? And they gotta walk their own. They're gonna have to bump their head just like I bumped mine. Because you can't raise a perfect kid, and that's sometimes something I think about too. I only can do what I can do. They're gonna have to get out here and make decisions on their own. But one thing I can say is good parenting does work, because all the things that I've done, bro, and I've done a lot of fucked up shit, things that I knew better.
Yeah.
But with influence, God still allowed me to be able to be here to talk about it. But I knew better at the time. So it wasn't like I was just doing shit not knowing.
Yeah.
I was doing shit a lot of times saying, man, my mom will kill me if she find out I'm doing this shit. You know what I mean? So unlike every other nigga who was out there, they might not have had that kind of influence with whoever they stayed with. Because some of them parents didn't give a shit about them. I knew because I went over their house. Their parents weren't even there half the time. But I knew with the shit I was doing. Damn, if I get caught doing this shit, boy, I would run my mama more than I was the time I could be facing or my life or death situation. So that shit matters. But you gotta talk to your kids. If you don't talk to your kid, they ain't gonna know shit.
You get first educated.
Facts. And you can't be scared to have those conversations.
Right.
You know? Can't be scared to have them. And they tough sometimes.
Yeah, it is. And the older they get, the tougher they get.
But you gotta be honest. Because the world gonna be real. You know what I mean? And you gotta talk to them early. You can't wait too late thinking that you need to hold their innocence. Nah. Cause these motherfuckers will take their innocence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta prepare your kids for the world, man.
That's right.
Lord forbid, I read about a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And all you can do is pray. Because you only know if you love yours.
Right.
You can only imagine. You know? So my heart go out to anybody who lose a kid, bro.
Absolutely.
You know.
Above all else, man.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. 2 boys. It's a beautiful thing, man. Right now, you know, my son's finna be driving this year. Next year. He'll be driving there, so he's finna be driving.
Yeah.
You know, that's gonna be nice. Buy him his first car.
Yeah. Salute to them. Yeah.
And like I say, I didn't have that, but that didn't matter to me at the time. Took nothing away from my father. He had 10 kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But if I can do it for mine, I will.
Sure.
But you know, as long as you learn to appreciate things, and you know, that's not a spoon-fed kid just because you get him a car at 16. That's kind of what you post. That's kind of the norm. At least that's like the white picket fence thing.
Right.
When your kid gets 16, you get him a car. We didn't grow up like that.
Right. So you can do it for yours.
Yeah, we didn't have it like that. And I don't even know if it really matters. That's where it go back to you. What really matters.
Yeah.
I think I can do a whole episode on what really matters.
Right.
I just gotta mention that every time I do some shit because it's just so real.
Yeah.
But I gotta keep people thinking.
But that helps you work hard and earn stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So the item don't matter. It's what you learn around it. What you learn around not having it that matters.
You know what I don't like about the entertainment business? You have to be sold. It's like any other. It's just like it's like any other product. But the only difference about the entertainment business is the person who got the most money get to be the easiest, get to put it out there easier. You know what I mean? Like it's easier for me to put a brand out there. Like let's just say me and you both selling shoes, right? I start selling shoes, you start selling shoes. But we the first person who came up with shoes. But the only difference is that I got $100 million. You just starting your shit off. You know what I mean? So it's like I just got a way bigger chance to get shit out there.
Yeah.
You just a fucking fly on the wall until you make some noise. You know what I mean? That's why everybody used to chase deals. Because the deal just get you out there overnight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose of a deal.
Yeah.
You go out there, you get signed, now you on every radio station.
Yeah.
That's what niggas was hungry for back then.
Yeah.
But now niggas is like, you don't need that no more because you can just go online and build your own followers and fan base. That takes time.
It does.
I don't know. I mean, I see niggas who growing on that motherfucker, but I know it takes time. It's something. You know. I just don't know how to. I don't know how that shit work.
But you know, that goes back to your work ethic.
You have to force people to watch you first for them to listen to your music. You got to think. We all got hits. I think a lot of people in the world got great songs. But the point is, how can we get the whole world to want to listen to you? Why you?
Right.
Why should we take the time to listen to your music? How much were you shot? How many times? How much time you did in the feds? That's what it feel like. Look, that's what it feel like. It almost has to be sometimes.
Yeah.
How many times you get shot? How many times you go to the feds? Who they said you snitched on? What happened to just being a normal nigga who got time? Oh, that shit is dead now. You almost got, like I say, come out there and maybe you got some purple dreads and you got one of your eyes twisted and you out there, you're wearing some goofy shit and then people gonna rock with that shit.
Yeah.
People want to see something different so bad. That's how people winning now. I'm just gonna come out there and do the most. I'm gonna be the most. I'm finna have the most. I'm finna create a style ain't nobody ever seen before.
Yeah.
And I guarantee that. Oh yeah, we love. And you, come on, man. Like that's what it came to.
It's about the attention span.
But that's why I do like the internet, because you can just grab your fan base, people who rock with you. You don't worry about you just trying to reach everybody in the world. It ain't for them. Half these motherfuckers. It ain't. Real shit is only gonna be for half people. Not even half people in the world. We've got a whole different generation coming up now. What's real in our era ain't real now.
No.
You know what I mean? So the times is changing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of us we gonna die out.
That's the cycle. That's the cycle.
But I'll tell you one thing. Money, talking about money, money don't ever get old.
No.
Nah. Cause everybody wanna put their hand on something. So no matter what mood you in, anybody can sit back and listen to somebody, man, let's get some money. Yeah, I'm with that shit, nigga. That sounds like a great song. Or unless you already got some money, I feel that, nigga. I'm getting some money, nigga. You know what I mean? But money is still the root of all evil, money is still like that piece of paper, visas or the plastic, that shit is still rule over the world. Without that shit, you struggling.
The love of it, yeah, that's what we're
Not the love of it. I mean, it's a need. It's not a want no more. You need money to survive. You don't eat unless you buy it.
Yeah.
Unless you own a farm or some shit.
Ain't nothing evil about it.
Ain't nothing free.
The evil part is the love of it.
Yeah.
That's how they
But they make it where you need it to survive.
right.
To be comfortable.
So what you gonna do, man? What is NoahDaFlowa gonna do if World War III pop off, man? What's your plan, man? You got your bunker.
World War III pop off?
What you got going?
Man, shit. I ain't shit I can do about it. I'm just one man. If World War III pop off, then it pop off. I might be the one grabbing that thing, getting ready to go over there and take care of business. It depends on how thin it get.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't even think that far. But like I say,
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta be ready for war.
This is real.
What you gonna do? I mean, what you gonna do?
This is real.
If they said we need you to get up there and go, what you gonna say? No. Yeah. I mean, animals kill. I don't see why we wouldn't.
It's a fact.
I wish it was not necessary.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I feel like we got enough accidents and stuff like that happen for people to really be going out here willing to take life. But I understand. Because some people put you in positions where you want to take their life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And rightfully so.
And unfortunately, what's gonna stop a killer?
Nothing.
But no.
That's why I don't see why people play with other people. Because there's nothing. Me and my brother, we used to talk about this one time a long time. There is nothing, man, to stop somebody from killing me, you, whoever they want to. Somebody can wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? I'm finna go and wipe NoahDaFlowa ass right off the earth. still wake up. He can be my damn neighbor. I'm gonna say, you know what, I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired of this motherfucker. He ain't even put the trash out there on, like I told his ass on Monday. You can be walking anywhere and the motherfucker might just pick you.
Yeah. Remind me of your man Pop. He said, you know, no matter how special you feel, if you can be touched, you can be killed.
That's a fact.
You know, it's a fact. Like a lifelong fact.
But how often do we, people don't like to talk about stuff like that. You know, they cowards.
Yeah.
You know, it don't bother me.
Yeah, no.
Because it's reality.
Right.
You know what I mean? I talk to my kids like that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be surprised. Because it's real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you ain't sitting down with your kids and being honest, especially when they get around 8, after 8,
Right.
they should know what's up.
Right.
Your kids should know about life and death and what should happen if mom and dad disappear, and be let them know what it is, because somebody got to tell them.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell you gonna wait for something happen for you? You gonna wait till your grandparents or whoever else around to let them know what reality is? Nah, you supposed to be your kids' first teacher of all that.
It is.
You know, and a lot of y'all don't do that. Y'all teaching y'all kids how to put out an application. Y'all teaching y'all kids everything except that what's gonna happen when I die. Well, you do know I gotta die, don't y'all? Yeah, I gotta get up out of here.
Can you take care of yourself?
Straight up, like, hey, dad ain't gonna be here forever, bro. Like, hey, y'all, you know what I mean? That ain't no guarantee that you gonna be here forever. And they don't want to. Like, I talk to my kids, niggas, like they. I swear, they gonna be like, hey, anybody who see me, if it was a hidden camera, nigga, watching me talk to my kids, bro, I'm talking just like that. Hey, man, I ain't gonna. I'm your dad, bro. And I ain't promised to be here. I can be going tomorrow. You can be going tomorrow. Look, him, he can be going tomorrow. Y'all gotta make sure we all love each other. Cause there ain't no guarantees out here, and it's real.
That's the word, yeah.
You used to be able to outlive your kids, but that's not reality. Reality is shit. We live in a world where horrible shit happen. So yeah, I had them conversations with my kids, bro. And you should see my kids. Eyes getting all watery. Then I start getting choked up. Hey, y'all.
Right.
You know what I mean, niggas? We gonna be alright. But I'm just saying, yeah, because that shit is real. And it is emotion. Especially when you being honest and authentic. Because when you start thinking like that and y'all vibing like that, y'all sharing a moment. Something that they gonna remember. Like we had these conversations. Cause my mom used to have with me all the time. She sit down all the time, like, man, you know, talking about God and stuff. Hey, you know, I ain't gonna be here forever. One day I gotta die. Your dad, and man, I'm at the table balling, tears, boy.
Yeah.
And it's the reality.
Right.
So she prepared me a lot for stuff like that, and I love her for it. You know,
Absolutely.
she prepared me a lot for it. So I pass that to my kids, man. Hey, y'all better look at each other. This ain't promised to us, bro.
And you let them be children. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. But you make sure that they understand that. You know, you can't wait till it's too late. So when they're old enough to get that part, you throw plant it real quick. Like, hey, you know, these ain't conversations I have every day. It's like every so often, if I feel like I need to have, we'll have that conversation. Remind y'all that this is life is temporary. Let's make sure we love each other. Treat each other right. You know what I mean? I think if everybody thought like that, we'd be in a totally different world.
Golden rule.
We'd be in a totally different world, but it wasn't meant to be that way. Can you imagine though a world like that, where instead of like everybody just doing what they're supposed to do, we walking amongst killers, thieves, robbers, rapists, pedophiles, sexual deviants, weird people who kill animals, whatever crime you could think of. Every day you walking past somebody who's thinking about something like that or have done something like that.
Yeah.
And we supposed to feel safe. You don't even know what the person who's standing next to you feeling.
Right.
Or your friend who's standing next to you really think about you.
Right.
We don't read minds.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and everybody got fucked up thoughts that come to their mind. The point is who's checking them and who's not.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We all think fucked up shit. The only difference is some people like, nah, that, and some people are having conversation with themselves saying that's bullshit.
Right.
And some people like, that makes sense.
It go back to that spirituality.
It do.
You feel me? How long you gonna let that thought creep in there? How long you gonna let it take hold? When you start doing stuff that's reflecting that little fucked up thought you have. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta think.
I mean, if you don't believe in a God and you don't believe in a better spirit, then you gonna think all this shit is by chance. It ain't no shit, bro.
It's just a lot of things and how we were made that I don't understand too. I understand like we born to sin, right? because that part makes sense because all other animals, they breed to have offsprings.
Right.
We just want to breed to breed at this point. I mean, let's just be real here. Like I don't know for animals whether it's enjoyable or not.
Right.
I ain't never talked to a rabbit. You heard me? But when I can, hey, you hear me though?
Yeah.
I ain't spoke to a rabbit and say, hey man, that's really good, right?
Yeah.
Like, but humans, we enjoy it. Not only do we enjoy it, it's more than what it was maybe back in the, I don't know what the hell they were doing back before 50s and 30s and all that.
Yeah.
But sex is, not only is it good, but it's an enticing thing.
Yeah.
It's just, why did it have to be so great?
Right.
Why not just make that shit regular, only for breeding?
Yeah.
They could have made women just like fucking animals, and bitches pussy only get fat when it's trying to make only to have babies. It could have been that way,
Yeah.
but we weren't designed to be that way.
No.
You were designed to make your own choice with your own womb.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever made that, they fucked up.
Right.
Because, and then, like I said, the way we experience it, that's how you know our species is just.
But it gotta be good because people legit kill over it. You see what I'm saying? For
Yeah.
real. I don't care how unbalanced they are, how tender, whatever, how obsessed she is, people legit kill over it.
Yeah, but like I
So
say,
it gotta be good.
It's good because,
Yeah.
like I say, animals, they have sex and they move on about their business.
Yeah.
We out there, we getting head, we turning over, we doggy style, we spatting from the back, we exploding. I mean, we treat sex, we have fun with this shit. Like it's enjoyable. It's not like we just breeding.
Sure.
We out here, most of us out here fucking every night.
Yeah.
We ain't breeding.
Right.
We fucking.
Hoping it's a breed.
Animals breeding.
Yeah.
Animals fucking for a cause.
Right.
We are fuck just because it feels fucking good.
Just cause. Yeah.
Just because it feels good. And the point is how our whole element of being humans.
Mm-hmm.
How we look at other humans. Like I doubt that a fox see another fox like, God damn.
I don't know, bro.
Look at that tail on that motherfucker. Oh my goodness, but hey. Look at that tail on that fox.
Because the niggas do.
I'm finna pull up on that to smash.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yes, they got if they get around a female, they want to bring her in the heat to smash.
Yeah.
But that's only to create.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
We don't know that because I ain't got to talk to that fox, but I'm just saying, we don't need to want to create at all.
Yeah.
We can find out that I can't create kids and you can't create kids, and we still gonna be tearing that motherfucking bed up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because sex is good all by itself.
Right.
So, but I'm just saying, other animals, we're the only species that shares that sexual lust after it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? But we can just see something like, oh, she got a fat ass, or she got the big titties though, or she got a pretty face, or she got this kind of makeup, or and she smell good, like, and she's wearing this, and so many enticing things about it.
Yeah.
Instead of just, I just want to get on top of it.
Yeah.
It's not. It's more to it than that.
Right.
You know, animals just want to get on top of that.
Right.
Go. So what's like? Is she ready? They just want to get on and do this.
Yeah.
But it's so many different elements to a man on how she looks. You know what I mean?
We create whole art behind this.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about like, damn, like all the aspects to, you know, yeah, we want to fuck, but all the aspects of what we would like to fuck. Now we even got our own personal bitch who we want to fuck in our own mouth. Do you think an animal like, man, you know, I want an all white fox with a long tail like 5 feet long. I want her to be bushy on the side.
We got whole vocabularies, codes behind this shit. We got
animals ain't. I don't know if animals thinking like that, bro.
slang and all that shit.
I don't know if animals thinking like that. Like a female line, like I want his bush to be this long though, and I want his head to be this long, and I want him to stand taller. Like they looking for the alpha male.
Yeah. I think the stakes is too high.
Like we just got so much more shit that we want extra.
Yeah.
We just fucking greedy. But is it our fault though? That's why I say, why is it so good? Why can't it just be something that I just want to do? I want kids with this woman. That's why I'm humping her. Not like shit for kids. I'm been this over regardless.
Yeah.
This shit, I'm gonna crack this motherfucker because it feels good.
Right.
Why does it have to feel good? Why can't it be like, okay, because if it didn't feel good, if it was no pleasure, you'll only be looking for a woman who you really want to have your baby. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be, oh, she look bad, so I'm finna, it'd be, it gotta be somebody who I want to be the mother of my kid.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but he didn't make us that way. He made us with choices to say, you know, I can decide if I want to do it this way, or I can decide if I want to do it other ways.
Yeah.
Sometimes choices don't know if sometimes it's a good thing or a bad thing, but like choice sometimes is our worst enemy. That free will stuff is just terrible, bro. Because especially with the temptations that's out here, with I mean, that's something.
Man. And everything is closer in this age. You ain't got to take no horse and carriage to do some bullshit this age. Where everything is right next to you, everything's close. You can order it. Boy, what? Ain't no telegraph, ain't none of that shit. Boy,
I'm glad you said that when you keep saying this age, because like, I used to remember phone numbers. Now everybody is programming the name and shit. Right now I lose that motherfucker and it's over. Like, what's your mama number? Shit.
You know, I don't really recall.
Mama, that's her number. It's in the phone that I lost. Her name was Mama. You hear me? Come on, what's the address? Like, I mean, people don't be knowing that stuff no more.
Right.
Cause it was your mama address. Man, they don't know. Get my phone, GPS. You know what I mean? Cause we used to know that stuff though.
All that.
How to get that? Take a right on Silver. When you hit there, take a left to the left. Boom. The third house on the right. All that's dead now with GPS. Let that shit go away and we'll buy a bunch of dummies.
What? Can't find shit.
Bunch of dummies.
Can't find shit in their own town.
You take a left. I know it's that one light. What street is that? Motherfucker low like a motherfucker. You're like, oh man, I had dummies here.
What? Yeah.
So we technology babies now. We got the technology babies, but it's a good tool. But if it ever go away, a bunch of fucking dummies. When they come to get out there and working hard and building your own shit, y'all in trouble. Some of y'all,
very much so.
If you ain't using the internet like it should be used. I've learned so much from the internet, especially when it comes like fixing cars and shit. Let's be real here. There's a lot of information on there, but if you're using it for the wrong shit, and then it crash, and you ain't never learned shit from the motherfucker on how to survive, if it goes away, then you're in trouble. Some of y'all looking at viral videos, but don't know how to change the car tire yet. And it's a million videos that show you that. It's a million videos that show you how to fix some shit on there. But some of y'all can show me all your viral videos of somebody doing something stupid. But you ain't learning shit from nothing that you're doing. So, which we all should be entertaining. I agree with that, but you should be learning something from the internet. Not everything should be just entertainment. Especially for kids. Kids need to get on it. But
I'm talking about, that was a word, man. Hey, NoahDaFlowa. We in March 26th, we about to chop this thing up, man. Hey, y'all stay tuned, family. We got a next episode coming in the series. We're gonna get at you. Love.